Okay, so anyway, I don't know how many of y'all saw the Grammys this year. I'm on a Boat by The Lonely Island, Andy Samberg, T-Pain, nominated for a Grammy. Anyway, I don't know how many of y'all out there seen the I'm on a Boat video and thought to yourself, that's really funny, that's really clever. Who thinks about making rap songs about fucking mermaids? Well, I gotta give myself some credit here, considering T-Pain's a fucking fat pussy. Yo, check this out. I'm about to break down all the shit, all the ideas on that little CD that was really stolen from me, and why they did it. What were their motives? I'm about to expose Saturday Night Live. I'm about to expose Andy Samberg, and I'm about to expose Wishmaster.
Meet Wishmaster. Check out his bio at myspace.com. He's been working with a lot of major artists in the music industry. More recently, he was behind the hit song I'm on a Boat featuring T-Pain, nominated for a Grammy. Okay, so this is beatmonsters.com. This is a link to Wishmaster.com. You remember Wishmaster, the guy behind I'm on a Boat? This is his buddy Hype Dog. Hype and Wish have been friends since at least 2006. 2005, I had a CD called Down to Earth. Had all the graphic design done by Hype Dog for my album inserts. I even had Hype put a copyright disclaimer on the back.
Unauthorized duplication is prohibited. If you do decide to duplicate, I'll personally teabag your mom. If I haven't already, bitch.
Okay, so they took the green alien KERM and it's now Alien Finger, Andy Samberg, The Lonely Island. Had my album mixed by Jeff Lane, Chicago Recording Company. Here's a pic from my MySpace of me, Justin Smith, and Jeff. Look how Jeff is pointing at the camera and there's 3 of us. Now look at these 3 pointing up at space. But there are some remarkable similarities between the song I'm on a Boat and some of the lyrics to my song Lollygagging on my CD. Check it out.
I'm a bad motherfucker, don't get mad, motherfucker. Yes, I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Yeah, so you can see that the lyrics to my song Lollygagging, I'm a bad motherfucker, has been switched to I'm on a boat, motherfucker. And there's another part in the song that's been switched.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker, don't you ever forget.
Okay, so why'd they switch it from Don't Get Mad to Don't You Ever? Because on my CD, I got a song, a highly controversial song called Don't You Ever. But we'll talk about that later. For now, we're going to talk about my song Going Fishing that I had probably 2003, but St. Chuck left a comment about it on May 22nd, 06. See the similarities between I'm Going Fishing and I'm on a Boat? Song titles. You can row your boat till it won't float the moat. Okay, so the fun doesn't stop there. You also notice the intro to my song, I say, I'm looking for my tackle box. But then the intro to I'm on a Boat, Andy Samberg's like, everybody get your towels, it's going down.
I'm gonna go fishing. I need it. Anybody seen my tackle box?
Oh shit! Get your towels ready, it's about to go down!
So you can see that the intros are similar, but the hook to Going Fishing, I say grab your poles, it's time to go fishing 3 times, and the hook to I'm on a boat, they say they're on a boat 3 times.
Grab your poles, it's time to go fishing. Grab your poles, it's time to go fishing. Grab your poles, it's time to go fishing. We're on a mission.
Go! I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat!
In the first verse to my song, I say, my very first date with a mermaid. In the end of the I'm on a Boat song, T-Pain talks about how he fucked a mermaid.
My very first date with a mermaid, the birth rate, verse AIDS, getting past it.
Yeah, now check this out. Here's a little video that I put up on the internet targeted at T-Pain and his fucking shitty ass music. Alright, so this pic right here confirms that I had the T-Pain diss video posted on MySpace 8/15/2007. Here's a pic of Wes at my house. I showed him the T-Pain diss video. I also told him about my ideas to shoot the video to going fishing. I know he remembers this poster, and I know he remembers the shark animation because I told him I'd be doing flips off of it in the video, but you can hear all about that in the lyrics to I'm on a Boat. The shark logo, that's an animation I did for a local videographer named Captain Rib, who's a sailboat captain as well as a videographer, and that's where I would have had access to HD cams in a boat. But there's also a Titanic room replica in a gentleman's club in St. Charles that I was telling Wes about. The guy who designed it has 3 Emmys for set design, and you can hear about that in the I'm on a Boat song too, where he says, I'm on a boat like Leo. Well, anyway, that's Wes, who's friends with the Cool Kids, and the Cool Kids, by coincidence, have a mixtape called Going Fishing, and the reason for that is because Wes is an asshole. But if you look inside the Cool Kids album insert, they had their album mastered by the same guy that mastered my album. But moving along, Wes is friends with a group called Steadfast, and in the group there's 2 guys. One guy named Brian Lost, the other guy Germ Bonita. Brian Lost was the only guy to have a mix on my album besides Jeff Lane. Germ Bonita did the track, the lollygagging. Now get this, Wes Allman rents his condo from Brian, and his roommate is Germ Bonita. Then I hear this little fucking gay-ass song on the radio called Day and Night by Kid Cudi, the Lonely Stoner. So I go to his webpage. Guess what I fucking come across? A fake-ass nigga trying to be Big KERM. So what do? I email Wes Allman and I say, explain, and you better make this nigga take that pic down before I beat his little pussy ass. And he says, okay, Kid Cudi jacked your style, I'll see him on Friday. And then he says, I saw him at SXSW. Then in the next MySpace interview, Kid Cudi says,
I check my own MySpace, that's why my page sucks. So if you go to Kid Cudi, my MySpace page, the real one, you can tell which one is the real one because it's the worst layout ever. And I think like one of my pictures on Photo Bucket just got deleted. So like there's no like background picture, it's just black. And it's the traditional MySpace music format.
Ha, he took the photos down up until March 28th when Wes emailed me again saying, oh, you sent me photo renderings. I thought you were just messing around. I apologize if you were offended at my response. What? March 28th again, a text response. Wes Allman. I have nothing to do with Kid Cudi or Incredibad. Then how the fuck did you just tell him to take the picture off his MySpace at SXSW when you emailed me on MySpace saying you checked his ass? Or you talked to him? Or you were gonna check his ass? Or whatever the fuck, you lying bastard? April 14th. These days everything is accessible online. So biting someone is just a mouse click away. Because you really can't copyright creativity. Oh really? It's like if Incredibad sees someone making a record about going fishing and they like it, they just build off of that and take what they want. And I should just take it as a compliment that someone likes my music enough to jack it. Well, fuck you, Wes. Text response, April 28th, from Wes Allman. KERM, I spoke with Happy and Gino from Good Music. They advised me to tell you to fall back. What? I emailed them the photo documentation you sent me. At first, they laughed. Then they said there's no way Cudi got any ideas from your MySpace page. Then you sent me a text saying, kinda cool for the whole I'm on a Boat concept came from the Step Brothers movie. Never asked Wes where the concept came from, asked Wishmaster. Then I found out there's another song about hoes and boats. That means you ripped me off twice. Then you text me and say, but did you know Wishmaster from Basement Beats did the track? Well, no shit. Yeah, the same Wishmaster that is friends with Hype Dog, the guy that designed all the graphic design for my album, and in 2006 I recorded a song at his house called Think It Over. I have Think It Over on my MySpace page right now. In the first verse I say, let me tell you how it is for this kid named KERM. Alright, well, Kid Cudi comes out with a mixtape called A Kid Named Cudi. Notice how his mixtape looks like my album cover? Okay, that's because they've been planning on ripping me off for a long time. That's why Wes texts me and says, do you remember that dude Happy from Chicago? How can I remember a dude named Happy from Chicago when you have nothing to do with Kid Cudi or Incredibad? Nothing to do with Kid Cudi or Incredibad? Until you go to wesallman.com, go down, then you find the Great Hangover Tour recap, Working for Shrewd. Got me on the Great Hangover Tour with Asher Roth and Kid Cudi. Wait a minute, I thought you had nothing to do with Kid Cudi or Incredibad, Wes. What's this little fucking blog post? Sprite Good Music event. Here's some pics I took of Kid Cudi. Yeah.